All right, you guys, man. So we back with part 3 of going through Aesop Rock's Impossible Kid album. I've been watching and listening and looking at all of you guys' comments. So thank you for welcoming me into the fold. I was telling my friend at work that I was listening to Aesop Rock, and he was recommending some tracks that I listened to from fellow rhymesayer Atmosphere, right? So he been telling me about Atmosphere for a bit. But if I feel like he's in the same league as Aesop Rock, I'm going to give Atmosphere a shot. So let me know if you guys want to see anything that I do from Aesop Rock and Atmosphere. I think he sent me a video to look at. So I might do that on my other time. But today, man, we're going to be focusing on from Kirby all the way up there to Defender. And I've enjoyed this so far, man. It's a very, very, very different from what I'm normally used to. Like, I grew up in the battle rap. And the way he formulates his line is so far away from that. So experiencing different lyricism in different ways that he structures his words and his flow it's been very, very interesting to me. So today I just plan on to just sit back and enjoying the content, letting the songs go through and doing some dissection. If I see anything that's fire, you'll see it on my face. All right. So, all right. So with that being said, let's go ahead and get it kicking. All right.
Hey, Kirby, what you doing, Kirby? What you doing there? Hey, Kirby,
I like these beats.
Kirby, what you doing there?
Okay, let's get it.
Hobgoblin, shots of hot scrounging. Vaccine queen deemed church socks hostage. 9 weeks awesome, hides in a slipper. Look in her eye like she might be a wizard. Cold met a cat lady in a parking lot. She got the heroes of tomorrow in a cardboard box. And probably hoarding 40 more in the corners of Fort Knox. Swap 20 on a spot and cop the warlock. Back at the haunt, found God in the hamper. Briefs on her head, playing walking with a panther. Good around misery and golden era samplers. Jeopardy and wheel at the heels of her handlers. Bet, more than a bet to worship, it's an MD. Recommended sense of purpose here to bat around keys and the means to euphoria. Soon to be held the greatest of all warriors.
His delivery is so fire to me. What? That's such an anticlimactic way to end a hook. You know what I'm saying? Hey, Kirby, what you doing, Kirby? What you doing there? Hey, Kirby, what you doing there? Like, so now in going into the first verse, he's like, all right, I'm going to describe what the cat is doing, right? Hobgoblin, shots of how strong did vaccine queen deemed church socks hostage. That's what? Excuse me? You know what I'm saying? 9 weeks awesome. Hides in the slipper. Look in the eye like she might be a wizard. Definitely talking about a cat. Cole met a cat lady in the parking lot. She got heroes of tomorrow in the card box and probably hoarding 40 more in the corners of Fort Knox. Like he just met he got Kirby through a cat lady. Swap 20 on the spot and cop the warlock. He referred to Kirby as a warlock, as a wizard, right? Swap 20 on the spot and cop the warlock. Back on the hunt, found God in the hamper. Briefs on the head, playing walking with the panther. You know what I'm saying? This is just Kirby doing everyday cat stuff. You know what I'm saying? Good around misery and golden era samplers. Jeopardy and will at the heels of her handlers. That's like, right. You know what I'm saying? Good around misery and the golden hair samplers, Jeopardy and will at the heels of her handlers. Now, the Genius annotation says, and this may not be true, but Kirby sits on the floor next to Ace while he watches Jeopardy or Wheel of Fortune. Or it may also refer to swipe emotions similar to Wheel of Fortune that Kirby launches at Ace heels. Wheels at the heels of her handlers. Jeopardy and wheels at the heels of her handlers. Good shadow boxing, wheels, heels, you know what I'm saying? Bet more than a pet. Bet more than a pet to worship. It's an MD recommended sense of purpose. Here's a background keys to the means of euphoria. Soon to be held the greatest of all warriors. Dude, I like them 2 bars on the last end of that line. And one thing I wanted to say, like I kind of get it now. He's not necessarily like a punchline rapper, like a typical URL King of the Dot, I battle punchline rapper. His punchlines come within the wordplay. So if you can't catch all the wordplay, deemingly as like my reaction is doing now, like you got to go through it a few times. So, all right, let's go ahead and finish this one. Hold up.
Yo, homie, don't fetch. Only won't stretch under a thought bubble rich with bowls of goldfish. Skittish in a company of stranger danger. Otherwise, chase drawstrings, tails, and lasers in a steel cage match with a maze of cables. Brazen, game face based on a zazel. Oversized ears up, puke in the meow mix. Shred a pair of earbuds, remedy is cowlick. Thanks, Curbs, looking like a millie. Keep an old man sharp, keep a cold chantilly. Spun plum dizzy in a frisky moment. Never lands on her feet, though I think she's broken. Mouse are in training, nap on the toaster. Decorator cubicle with dogs playing poker. 15 years taking prescriptions, now a shrink like, I don't know, maybe get a kitten.
Hey, Kirby, what you doing, Kirby? What you doing there?
I'm not taking no short.
Hey, Kirby, what you doing, Kirby? What you doing there?
I don't know, maybe get a kitten. I don't know, maybe get a kitten.
I love that scratching right there. Yeah. That's fire. All right, before we start, Tuff, okay? I like this. The second verse is pretty much everyday cat stuff. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, but I like the way he ended the second hook. Like, why'd you eat that leaf? Homie, don't stretch, only woke to stretch. That's definitely what cats do, because I got some. Under a thought bubble, rich in bowls of goldfish. Skittish in the company of stranger danger. Otherwise, chase drawstrings, tails, and lasers. Skittish in the company of stranger danger. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know how my cats act when a knock on the door happens. They out. They gone. You know what I'm saying? They trying to hide. That's what I'm trying to get. In the steel cage match with the amazing cables, of course. Yeah, they do that behind my PC right now. Brazen game face up based on Azazel. Azazel, angel, fallen angel, brazen game face. So Kirby's looking real guilty after chewing up those cables like a Jewish scapegoat fallen angel. Azazel. Nah, but I mean, in the lore of the Bible, Azazel, they knew what they were doing. Oversized ears up, puke in the meow mix. Shredded pair of earbuds, remedy his cowlick. Thanks, Curbs. Looking like a millie. Keep his old man sharp. Keep a cold chantilly. Spun plum dizzy in a frisky moment. Never lands on the feet, though I think she's broken. Mouser in training. Nap on the toaster. Decorate the cubicle with dogs playing poker. That's fire. I like that. Like spun plum in a frisky moment. Think she's broken. Nap on the toaster. Dogs playing poker. Man, loving the syllable work right there. Even though that nap on the toaster, dogs playing poker, toaster, poker, 2-syllable multi right there. 15 years taking prescriptions. Now a shrink like, I don't know, maybe get a kitten. Is Kirby dying? Oh, okay. So 15 years of taking meds for his mental issues, hasn't succeeded in solving his problems. So the psychiatrist at our wit's end suggests maybe getting a kitten as alternative therapy. So I thought he was referring to Kirby right here. Cool track. I like it because what he does in a storytelling motion, he's describing his cat. But I think he restricted himself a little bit. Like the song, like the funny thing is he's not saying like, he's not even saying he's talking about a cat, really. You know what I'm saying? He said Cole met a cat lady in the parking lot. Cat lady doesn't really describe, you know, what animal he's buying. You know what I mean? So I thought it was pretty cool that he made a song talking about a cat, but not really saying the word cat. He's kind of leaving it up to the listener to describe or to figure out or get the mental picture of like what animal this is. You know what I mean? Based on the description. So yeah, definitely feeling that one, man. So let's keep going on with Tuff. All right, let's keep going with Tuff. All right, so this one about 3 minutes and 51 seconds.
Dumb diggy, bump biggie to the landlady holler, get a haircut, hippie, the death knell
I like that dumb diggy, bump biggie. Biggie is capitalized, so he's probably playing Biggie in the whip. To the landlady holler, get a haircut, hippie. That's funny. All right. I know I paused that way early. I should stop doing that.
Generator, entertain a fresh kill, breath quell, dressed like a bloated sack of dead cells, shedding purple tape, purple hawk gape, a single flower through the permafrost. Pick himself and learn how walk in furry pants, war paint, circling a deralogue, boar-faced devil by his side like a service dog. Schlock purist, watch the block burneth. 1 o'clock profits in the parking lot at Perkins. The perfect politicians, 30 clicks outside of Sturgis. Doggy bag doctors, military deserters who still shop surplus and can't hold jobs. I look like I'm wearing a ghillie suit when I'm not. Roll out, ghost to Camus when the pegs might pedal by the police. Tough with 2 F's. Fuck that shit. Look. Can't tell if I'm a little withdrawn or dead dog sent to quote-unquote live on a farm. The Coke bottles tint film noir, tripping out the milk bar. Poison horde, shot a cup, MILF in the zip car. 6 arms, 6 hand styles like ships on Scrimshaw. Part Def Jam, part Discord. My wig picker threw me out of a roughest, had the cold.
Bro, that's some tough wordplay right there, the way he put that. 6 arms, 6 hand styles like ships on Scrimshaw. Dog, that's crazy.
Benzo, summer was awesome. Onion a Benzies, summer was awesome. Got brats on the grill, wormwood in the cauldron, horse hoof in the dog's mouth, cholera in the well. Make money periodically vomiting on himself. I read Nat Geo, craft and crack geos. Lift 40 hats at a craft depot. Unleaded liar blood pumped through his neck. Came down from the mountain tough with 2 F's.
Sound like you playing Final Fight.
You, what are you laughing at? I said, what are you laughing at?
Before a player ever met his Omega, they were effectively reducing his behavior in a data. With plans to build a day, I swear the people grow potatoes and cabbage. Don't make them raise the gate between the betas and a spectacle displaying the nature of strange neighbors. I paint caves till the rage campaign tapers and show a new crop how we used to moonwalk. Out of breath like a 7-day-old balloon dog. I still hang band posters and buy black lights. Crib decorated like a dorm room at Brandeis. Still pretend I'm gonna build another half pipe. Never mind the Ford era christening and pant size, man. Who could have guessed the future of abominable imagery would also share a birthday with Kenny G? None. The 99-cent 2 cents keeps 2 arms folded, tough with 2 F's. Yeah, let's do it like that.
That's probably the best verse.
You gotta lean over steepled fingers and convince me to pay him for his
got the
teeth and
beatbox.
teachers. The string cheese dinner kids speak cheech wizard for the gun like Gossamer under number 3 clippers. Free, forged in various pulp channels. Even his proms horse rides a wolf in a battle.
Yeah.
Even his blood and body couldn't pick him out a lineup
Go.
for his name off the paper. It's Ace, pronounced Y-us. First learn a high yard, an eye and a mark. Buying nickels for a dime at the park. I learn to rhyme in New York. I learn to breathe underwater. I learn to walk with a ghost. Adidas reeking of sulfur and chauffeur cemetery font when home was a bleeding ulcer. Everything you ever stood up for is keeling over. Moonset beautifying cartoon death. Catfish on the farm and tough with 2 F's.
That's fire.
Yeah.
Nah, we rewinding
Don't
that.
pretend I'm gonna build another half pipe. Never mind the Ford era christening and pant size, man. Who could have guessed the future of abominable imagery would also share a birthday with Kenny G? None. The 99-cent 2 cents keeps 2 arms folded, tough with 2 F's. Yeah, let's do it like that. I pay a guy to lean over steepled fingers and convince me to pay him for his teas and tinctures. The string cheese dinner kids speak cheech wizard for the gone like Gossamer under number 3 clippers. Free, forged in various pulp channels. Even his prize horse rides a wolf in a battle. Even his blood and body couldn't pick him out a lineup for his name off the paper. It's Ace, pronounced Y-us. First learn a high yard, an eye and a mark. Buying nickels for a dime at the park. I learn to rhyme in New York. I learn to breathe underwater. I learn to walk with a ghost. Adidas reeking of sulfur. And chauffeur cemetery funk when home was a bleeding ulcer. Everything you ever stood up for is keeling over. Moonset, beautifying cartoon death. Catfish on the farm and Tuff with 2 F's. Yeah.
Dude, that is fire. That is so fire. Wordplay on 10. Okay? Wordplay on 10 in this one. Okay? He said, dumb diggy, bump biggie. To the landlord, holler, get a haircut, hippie. The death kneel, generator, entertainer, fresh kill, breath quail, dress like a bloated sack of dead cells. What? Breath quail, dress like a bloated sack of dead cells. Death knell, generator, entertainer, fresh kill. That's death knell, fresh kill, breath quill, dress like a sack of dead cells. Man, come on, dude. That is so fire, bro. Like, and like, it doesn't really paint a real perfect picture for me. Like, I could use like the genius annotations. I'm gonna try as little as possible not to really be looking at those. But like, when I read this line, it still doesn't make sense. You know what I'm saying? Breath quail dressed like a bloated sack of dead cells. He's probably just describing how much his breath stink. Shedding, purple tape, purple hawk ate a single flower through the permafrost. Pick him up and learn to walk in furry pants, war paint circle in the Duralog, permafrost dirt. Man, that's through the permafrost circle in the Duralog, boar face, devil by his side like a service dog. That's fire. That is so fire. Boar face, devil on by his side like a service dog. That's schlock purist. Watch the block burners. 1 clock profits in the parking lot at Perkins. Perkins, I do believe, used to be like a diner. I think we have one in St. Pete, a Perkins. Yeah, this is a diner. 1 o'clock profits in the parking lot at Perkins. Yeah, the people who be preaching on the corner. The perfect politician, 30 clicks outside of Sturgis. Doggy bag doctors, military deserters. Let me see what that one is. Well, I know what Sturgis is. So it's pretty much saying like, Sturgis is a city outside of South Dakota. Doggy bag doctors, military deserters who will still shop surplus who still shop surplus and can't hold jobs. I look like I'm wearing a ghillie suit when I'm not. Roll like the camel on the pegs. Might pedal by police tough with 2 F's. Okay. That must be Camel. I wonder if Mickey Fax would do a unsung on Camel. Dude, and then he jumps right into the second verse, bro. Oh, look, can't tell if I'm little withdrawn or dead dog sent to quote unquote live on the farm. The Coke bottles tint film noir. Tripping out at the milk bar, poison horse shorter cup. What is that? Horchata is a sweet, creamy, non-refreshing alcoholic drink that originated in Spain, often made with vanilla and cinnamon. Okay. MILF at the zip tipping out the milk jar, poison horchata cup. MILF in the zip car. 6 arms, 6 styles like ships on Scrimshaw. Dude, 6 ships scrim right there. Def Jam part Discord. I thought he said Discord. I ain't gonna hold you. I thought he said Discord for a second. My wig picker threw me out of her office. Had to cold turkey benzo. Summer was awesome. Okay. Dang, say he had to quit. I can't pronounce that word. But he Dr. When onions or benzes. What is benzes? Oh, magic mushrooms, pretty much. Summer was awesome. Got brats on the grill, wormwood on the cauldron. Wormwood, I think, horse hoof on a dog's mouth. Really? Some people would give old horseshoe hooves to the dells as a treat. How did you find that out? How did you know that that was a thing? Cholero on the wall, make money periodically, vomit on itself. I read Nat Geo craft and crack geodes, lift party hats at the craft depot. All right, I know what that is. Nat Geo refers to a magazine, National Geographic. Oh, okay, short for that. But verse 3 I felt like was the best verse. But then verse 4 came on and I was just like, he said, before a player ever met his omega, they were perfectly reducing his behavior into data with plans to build a dais where the people grow potatoes on the cabbage. Behavior in the data, potatoes on the cabbage. A dais is a low platform lecture and seats of honor or a throne. Okay. Don't make them raise the gate between the betas with the betas. I thought he said betas. Oh, okay, betas. So that's what those fish are called. In the spectacle displaying the nature of the strange neighbors, I paint caves till the rage campaign tapers. Paint caves, rage campaign tapers. Show a new crop how we used to moonwalk. New crop, moonwalk. Out of breath like a 7-day-old balloon dog. What? I still hand band posters and buy black lights. Cribs decorated like a dorm room at Brandeis. What is Brandeis? And then, like, that's the thing. Like, these are not simple. These are not simple word choices, bro. Like, he seems like he's very meticulous about what he's choosing to say. Still pretend I'm going to build another half pipe. Never mind the forever Christian in the past size. Man, who could have guessed the future abominable imagery will also share a birthday with Kenny G. None. The 99 cent 2 cents keys 2 arms folded. Tough for 2 Fs. That's fire. And then the fourth verse might be the best one. And what I'm getting, all I'm hearing is wordplay. I'm like the imagery feels very abstract. Like when I listen to this song, the imagery feels like I'm still putting the puzzles together even as he's rapping. I'm starting to really understand how he does it. I remember one commenter saying that I was getting it. Nah, I'm probably about 60% getting it right now. Even now, like I would have to really sit with his music because in this niche of music with high level wordplay, like for the lyricist geeks out there like myself, you got to sit with it. You know what I'm saying? It's some songs right now that I'm still catching bars from Eminem in songs that he did 10, 15 years ago. Like I'm still catching new stuff. And that's the part I like. You know what I'm saying? You live life a little bit, go back to the song and then be like, oh, I know what that is, you know? Like I pay a guy to lean over steeple fingers and convince me to pay him with teas and tinctures. The string cheese dinner kid to speak cheese wizard, tinctures, wizard. For gone like Gossamer under number 3 Clippers. I feel like talking about a basketball player. What's Gossamer? Oh, wow. Oh, yeah, I remember Gossamer. Yeah. Now I remember. I never knew that was his name. Free forge in the various pulp channels. Even this is Pride Horse rides a wolf into battle. Even if his blood and body count couldn't pick him out of lineup or his name off the paper is Ace pronounced Yus. First learned the high yard, iron, a mark, buying nickels for a dime at the park. I learned to rhyme in New York. I learned to breathe on water. I learned to walk with a ghost. Adidas reeking of sulfur. A chauffeur cemetery funk when home is bleeding ulcer. That's crazy. Wow. Sulfur is a substance that causes extension rotten eggs. It can be produced by some forms of foot fungus. Oh, man. Athletes with bleeding ulcers also ties back to the foot imagery, since his foot would probably be overworked due to how much he's walking out. Chauffeur cemetery funk possibly refers to the stink of the shoes themselves, comparing it to the smell of dead people. The shoes are serving as a chauffeur, transporting younger Ace out of his home. His home is a bleeding ulcer, possibly referring to arguments between the members of his family. I don't know. He doesn't talk about like what home is doing. Like when home is a bleeding ulcer, everything you stood up for is kneeling over. Pretty much, I think bleeding ulcer and kneeling over, I think that line is really talking about, you know, sometimes when you go live life a little bit, your beliefs change. Moonset Beautifying, Cartoon Death Catfish on the Foreman, Tuff with 2 Fs. That was a long breakdown. Dude, like the wordplay is crazy. I'm a little bit more relaxed now. I know I don't have to get it on the first listen. But like when he says doggy bag doctors, you know what I'm saying? Doggy bag, who puts words like that together? All right. Let's go to the next track. We're doing, let me see. We're doing Lazy Eye. I wonder if I could ask Mickey Fax to come and do the fourth part with me. All right, let's go.
Super fresh. My spirit animal comes with a pretzel bun. Troll at a treadmill. Record on the Kessel Run allegedly. Edgy from 11Zs to megabucks. Techies with the treble down. This is how we level up. Dead meat, time, treble, pressure, and disease. Ass ushered out of 2 fingers pecking at the keys. The coping mechanism in his elemental P's. Went from healthy to unhealthy to a hell he never leaves. Cineplex Jesus. Curse at the curly fries. Mulling over Chuck D. Telling me diversify. I'm at the supercut. Souping up the wardrobe. Forecast looking like an Ash on 4 phones. Hello. Base camp, space camp, bass in your face fuck, brace for the rain dance. Back in the back of the classroom after a magical nap in a vacuum.
That is fire.
Whatever that means for you.
Bro, what the? No. You taking that back. Heck no.
My spirit animal comes with a pretzel bun. Troll at a treadmill. Record on the Kessel Run allegedly. Edgy from 11Zs to megabucks. Techies with the treble down. This is how we level up. Dead meat, time, treble, pressure, and disease. Ass ushered out of 2.
That's actually a bar. Techies with the treble down. This is how we level up. That's actually a bar when you think about it. Yeah, let's keep going.
Fingers pecking at the keys. The coping mechanism in his elemental P's. Went from healthy to unhealthy to a hell he never leaves. Cineplex Jesus. Curse at the curly fries. Mulling over Chuck D. Telling me diversify. I'm at the supercut. Souping up the wardrobe. Forecast looking like an Ash on 4 phones. Hello. Base camp, space camp. Bass in your face fuck. Brace for the rain dance. Back in the back of the classroom after a magical nap in a vacuum.
Dude, that slant rhyming right there was fire. And I just like his place, back in the back of the classroom after a magical nap in the vacuum. That is so fire. That is so fire, bro.
Natural. Whatever that means for you. Whatever that means for you. Whatever that means for you. Super fresh. Before climbing douchebag mountain, I was skater die. Started eating kale and came to terms with my lazy eye. Putting on a yoga lady, cutting off the cable guy. Whistle while you're waiting for your condition to stabilize. AV cables everywhere, every piece of vinyl scratched. Ventilated tiger bomb, I leave with the arthritis cap. Irons in the niacin, iron quiet riot mass. Cunabasted privacy expanding in a simulcast.
What?
40 winks, never the same adventure. Refreshing or the sing-alongest exorcism ever. In the end, you gotta wonder if it's even worth the effort. No stairways into heaven, you could step into the usher. Some people have mistaken my allegiance for a weakness. It fucked me up for eons. I wish there was a theist, the type to fake his death, then forget he faked his death. Show up on TV in the crowd at the AVNs like act natural. Whatever that means for you. Whatever that means for you.
I want to play that verse again.
Whatever that means for you.
I want to play that verse again.
Before climbing douchebag mountain, I was skater die. Started eating kale and came to terms with my lazy eye. Putting on a yoga lady, cutting off the cable guy. Whistle while you're waiting for your condition to stabilize. AV cables everywhere, every piece of vinyl scratched. Ventilated tiger bomb, I leave with the arthritis cap. Irons in the niacin, iron quiet riot mass. Cunabasted privacy expanding in a simulcast. 40 winks, never the same adventure. Refreshing or the sing-alongest exorcism ever. In the end, you gotta wonder if it's even worth the effort. No stairways into heaven, you can step into the usher. Some people have mistaken my allegiance for a weakness. It fucked me up for eons. I wish there was a theist, the type to fake his death, then forget he faked his death. Show up on TV in the crowd at the AVNs like
that is a crazy line.
Whatever that means for you. Whatever that means for you. Whatever that means for you. Super fresh.
Hey, peace, Aesop. It's Chuck D. Yo, man, you keep doing what you're doing, man. Keep rhyming
Wow.
those walls, right?
Sometimes I feel my heart putrefying inside my body. From diarrhea dark to piety in the Ponzi. On my better days, they mingle and walk off into the poppy. On my worst, the work is overshadowed by the Monty. Had to buy some clothes that fit me and pretend I like a gobby. With a promise to his Congress not to compromise the motley in him. Maybe I should kinda sorta move to Mars. I'm feeling kinda done, too many moving parts. The piss poor vision is 40% floaters. The kitchen is a chorus of glorious leftovers. The friends you confessed all the dark shit to it. Weaponized the information before we could send roses.
I ain't gonna hold you. I got floaters too. I see floaters right now. Hold up. I want to go back because that was actually Chuck D.
Doing what you're doing, man. Keep rhyming through those walls, right?
Sometimes I feel my heart putrefying inside my body. From diarrhea dark to piety in the Ponzi. On my better days, they mingle and walk off into the poppy. On my worst, the work is overshadowed by the Monty. Had to buy some clothes that fit me and pretend I like a gobby. With a promise to his Congress not to compromise.
I forgot what a gobby was.
Maybe I should kinda sorta move to Mars. I'm feeling kinda done, too many moving parts. The piss poor vision is 40% floaters. The kitchen is a chorus of glorious leftovers. The friends you confessed all the dark shit to it. Weaponized the information before we could send roses.
Dang, he said the friends you confess all the dark to have weaponized the information before we could send roses. That speaks to me because I've had that happen to me and it scarred me for a long time. Yeah.
Leftovers, the friends you confessed all the dark shit to it. Weaponized the information before we could send roses. And they want a little pearl on how we got to where we at. I can't remember where I am, I feel it's probably a trap. Balk with the lawless, caught in his notes. Walk on even when the walls hug his coat.
Act natural, whatever that means for you. Whatever that means for you. Whatever that means for you. Super fresh.
I like this. I like this one. Spirit animal comes with a presser bun, troll of the treadmill. Wow, what a way to describe your spirit is dead. What a way to describe that your spirit is dead. My spirit animal comes with a pretzel bun, troll of the treadmill, record on a Kessel run, edgy to 11ness to megabucks, techies with the treble down, this is how we level it up. Dead meat, time travel, pressure and disease as usher of 2 fingers peeking at the keys, pecking at the keys. The coping mechanism in this elemental peas went from healthy to unhealthy, he never leaves. Cineplex Jesus, curse at the curly fries, mulling over Chuck D telling me to diversify. I'm at Supercut, souping up the wardrobe, forecast looking like a Nesh on 4 phones. 4 phones, hello. I like that. Base camp, space camp, bass in your brace for the rain dance. Wow. Back to back in the classroom after a magical nap in the vacuum. Fire verse, man. The wordplay. And like for me being a nerd enthusiast, I'm just loving the way he rhymes. I keep saying this. But the way he describes things, he's not using normal alliteration. Like, you know, he's very much mastered the English language in a very, very different linguistical level. Climbing down before climbing douchebag mountain, I was skate or die. Starting to eat kale to come to terms with my lazy eye. I didn't see a lazy eye in that picture I posted with his thumbnail. Putting on the yoga lady, cutting off the cable guy. Whistle while you waiting for your condition to stabilize. AV cables everywhere, piece of the vinyl scratch. Methadone, tiger bum, a leave on the right with the arthritis cap. Irons in the niacin, iron quiet riot mask. Iron quiet riot mask. Irons on the niacin, iron quiet riot mask. What? Unabashed privacy expanded in a simulcast. What is that? Right? 40 winks, never the same adventure, refreshing on the single longest exorcism ever. In the end, you gotta wonder, even if it's worth the effort, those stairways to heaven, you can step into the Escher. What's an Escher? I feel like if I don't know what words mean, let me see. Escher is the best known for lithographs, relativity, and ascending and descending. Dang, Tool has a song called Ascending and Descending, which feature optical illusions called Penrose stairs. Ace references them to highlighting the potential maddening autonomy of an unknowable afterlife. Interesting. Some people have mistaken my allegiance for a weakness. For eons, I wish I was a theist. Still talking about religion here. Type the fakest death Then forget he faked his death. Oh man, act natural. Then he goes into the interlude with Chuck D. I like that. I don't know if he has a personal, personal relationship with Chuck D, but that'd be cool. And, I feel like I don't really have to go over all this. Like, I think for the enthusiasts, you guys really know what's going on. Sometimes I feel the heart putrefying inside my body. From diary to dark to piety of the Ponzi. He tends to go from describing, and then he'll use some different slant rhyming or shadow boxing, like I like to call it, where you kind of do these internal rhymings. And it's so syncopated because you almost, I'm starting to see a pattern with it now. So he's always going to show us how well he can rhyme. That's probably his flex. But the way he describes things is just such an enigma to me. Like I said in the last song, I feel like I'm seeing abstract art. I'm seeing a picture that, if I don't know what everything means, I don't know if this makes sense or not, with the promise to his Congress not to compromise the motley in them. Maybe I should kind of sort of move to Mars. I'm kind of feeling done, too many moving parts. His poor vision is 40% floaters. The kitchen is a chorus of glorious leftovers. The friends you confess, that's the line I talked about. And he want the little pearl, how they got to where he's at. Can't remember where I am, and it probably feels like a trap. I think he's coming back when he said confess all the dark too, had weaponized the information. I think he's going into that next line right here, just showing in a different way that they weaponize the information. The little pearl is like the little gem, comes out of a clam, and how he got to where he's at. I can't remember where I am. Is probably I feel it's probably a trap, right? Ace asks for a pearl of wisdom, right? There it is, pearl of wisdom, about his rise to fame, but he doesn't know the answer first because he doesn't know where he is in his rise to fame. And second, he's not sure about the question entirely. Stay in your lane, bro. Balk with the lawless cough in his notes. Walk on even in the walls, even when the walls hug his coat. Yeah, I feel like, me and my friend, we got this thing, we call it the chains of doom, is which when somebody be rapping or when they speaking, they using very, very vague and ambiguous descriptions. And I feel like when I'm listening to Aesop, I'm trying to understand. I'm super focused. Y'all see it. I'm super focused. And the things that I respond to is just the rhyming. It's so weird. I wish I had the skills to really piece this, bro. I'm so obsessed with this because I can't figure it out on first listen. But some of it is pretty self-explanatory, though. You know what I'm saying? It's a great song, man. Great song. Love it. His beats are very unique, man. I ain't heard beats like this since the early 2000s. I wonder how old Aesop is. All right, so let's go to Defender. Our last one of the day, and that's Defender. All right, let's go.
Alex up the street called, said he saw a bobcat. Keep the pets inside, notify your contacts. New Salem, brave new voodoo. Wave a witch hammer in a haven for the woo-woo. A paper china dinner, mostly picking at my stitches. The bloody hair, bad code. Bunny ears, dad jokes. Bitch about lamictal to whichever vixen listen. The skin rash, the schism, the million rash decisions. In truth, the other capital T, terrible 2 days. The Judas plumage to the road improved the prequel to Malaise. The beauty knew was brewing, blew up in his face. He'd been replaying the scenario for days, with the variables replaced. Man. Loser in the sky with more diamonds than a carpet from the shining. Port Riot, Port Orion. We drawed a lot of lightning up.
Dude, that's crazy. He said loser in the sky with more diamonds than a carpet from the shining. Part Riot, Part Orion. Loser in the sky, Part Orion. I hope that's what that was. But Part Riot indicates chaotic, destructive group of people. Part Orion refers to the Greek hunter Orion, right? So the chorus is Alex up in the street call, said he saw a bobcat. Keep the pets inside, notify your contacts. New Salem, brave new dude. And then he just goes straight into the verse. Wave up, jam. And the thing about it, I'm listening and I'm trying to picture actions happening. But whoever rhymes voodoo with woo-woo? Like, like who rhymes that? Like, this show makes me laugh, yo.
A turkey leg or 10. Maybe we deserve a day of rest. Not to mention, Alex up the street called. Said he saw a bobcat. Check your trash can lids. Notify your comrades.
I like the progressiveness of the hook, too.
Take first watch. 1 a.m. defend the whole block. Yo, the coyote, summon the ghosts of blown diodes. Open and moving like a luchador with no eye holes. Fried by the pipes froze. Life goes Lovecraft. Christ pose, sitting on invisible hubcaps. Cool Alex back, daggers in a basil patch. Tell him maybe less badminton, more Scrabble dash. Less jarts, more rummy cube, whatever. Keep the scallywags wrapped up in a subterfuge. Gussied up, guarded, and wearing the same armor as the night he argued till he dapped his mans up at departures. I could drive into a lake of fire, pay the piper COD, or wear the pot and kettle shop a little toxin equally at least. It's probably
aware of the pot and kettle shop a little toxin equally at least. That is so fire, bro. Like, the way he enunciate and punches like on those syllables, dude, like it's like, bruh, it's too much, bro. It's like a brain overload, bro.
Rummy cube, whatever, keep the scallywags wrapped up in a subterfuge. Gussied up, guarded, and wearing the same armor as the night he argued till he dapped his mans up at departures. I could drive into a lake of fire, pay the piper COD, or wear the pot and kettle shop a little toxin equally at least. It's probably more the kid than the kid. Either way, a vital widget in the system is sick. I see his symptoms in the hinges, hit the room all at once. All I could do is plug the roof with my gum. But now I gotta call Alex back. Coyotes in the castle grass. Tell him maybe less freeze tag, more hack and slash. I said I'll take first watch. 1 a.m.
Defend the whole block.
So a third party.
No, I feel like this is like a beginning, middle, like end of a story. Like I'm a part to play this back again, but I like this song. Defender is cool. Let's go. Let's keep playing.
Who was incidentally not Alex. Seen a black bear, catawampus by the college campus. Sooner safety propaganda clamps breeds on leashes. No compost, bird seed out of feeders. Make a lot of noise when you frolic under the ether. Keep a hand on a pepper spray. Sneakers on the detour. They're more scared of you than you them. Although one of us chews limbs and one is two.
The chin's right.
Leave a couple messages, vomit a couple dollar bills. Guilty in the wind of romanticized in a potter's field. Not sorry, but I never really was a leader. Found money in a speaker, bought lower Manhattan pizza. You meet a few exceedingly forsaken. Sit around a cooler refusing domestication. Then a couple decades pass and you can't even find the wavelength you was on when you was running 1 a.m. By the way, a third party who was incidentally not Alex. Seen a bear put 1,000 chickens in a pot with carrots. I said I'll take first watch. 1 a.m.
What?
Defend the whole block.
Dude, that is so funny. He said a third party who was incidentally not Alex seen a bear put 1,000 chickens in a pot full of carrots. The imagery is killing me, bro. I said I take first watch, 1 a.m. defend the whole block. Dude, this is like, I felt like he experienced this firsthand. Like, I don't know where Aesop lives, but New Salem. Like, you just talk about I'm a paper china dinner, mostly picking at my stitches. The bloody hair, bad cold bunny ears, dad jokes about like what's Lemisol? Oh, okay. The skin rash, the schism, a million rash decisions. In truth, he had a capital T, terrible 2 days. The rash is a common side effect of Lamictal. In truth, this plumage to the root improved the prequel to malaise. A feud he knew was brewing blew up in his face. He been replaying the scenario for days with the variables replaced. We jarred a lot of, okay, so I talked about the sky and the diamonds, you know what I'm saying? Oh, wow. So this is a reference to Loser in the Sky with Diamonds is a play on the song Lucy in the Sky with Diamonds. I reacted to that on my main channel, Magnify Reacts. they say it's influenced by LSD, but the official story is that his son had a drawing in he had drew something for John. And yeah, that's the real story, okay? Shoot a turkey leg at 10, maybe we deserve a day of rest. Yeah, the Catching the Lightning bottle, I had to make sure I knew capturing inspiration, generically creative inspiration. Verse 2, the coyotes summoned the ghosts of blown diodes. The coyote is a trickster figure in Native American stories. By summoning the ghost of blown diodes, Aesop is saying that a trickster, in this case an animal spirit, is in the theme of prowling animals, causes flashlight to die. Crazy. Fried with the pipes froze, life goes Lovecraft. Christ pose sitting on invisible hubcaps. What? Wow. So I wonder if the pipes froze is telling us what season it is. Christ pose sitting. I don't know if that means that. Call Alice back, daggers in the basil patch. Subterfuge is a subdiversion used to achieve a goal. Whatever the scallywags wrapped up in the subterfuge, gussied up, guarded, wearing the same honor as the night he argued, till he dapped his man up at departures. Like, it's just a sea of symptoms and the hinges hit a room all at once. All I can do is plug the roof with my gum. That's, what? True, yeah. Call Alice bats, coyotes in the cattle grass. Tell them maybe less freeze tag, more hack and slash. What does that mean, bro? Let me see. Ace suggests that instead of kids playing freeze tag outdoors where there are dangerous coyotes, they should go inside and I said I take first watch 1 a.m. defend the whole block. Like, so a third party who is incidentally not Alex seen a black bear cattle wampus by the college campus. Soon the safety propaganda clamps breeds on leashes. No compost bird seeds out of feeders. Make a lot of noise when you frolic under the ether. Keep a hand on the pepper spray. Sneakers on the deter. They're more scared of you than you them. Although one of choose limbs and one has two chins. Yeah, that's what they do say about bears. This was a funny song to me, bro. This could be layered in talking about something a little deeper, but I want to keep this song fun in my head. I know a lot of the times that I've reacted. This is probably the most straightforward song I've heard so far. And then overall, like with these 4 songs, man, like I feel like I'm a part of a story. I don't know what's going on. Like, you ever felt like you never? Every song feels like a new level on a video game, bro. First, you got to get used to the traps. You got to get used to where everything is, and then you'll beat it. But like me, for example, being somebody that loves lyricism and loves to break down things, this is the most challenging piece of work that I've ever reacted. This is the most challenging piece of work I've ever reacted to. And I gotta apologize because I'm not up on game. I'm not up on game. I feel like I need more help. I feel like I need a little bit more help. I'm going to ask around and see if I can get some guys. Maybe in that last one, maybe I have a guest, but I really be wanting to understand what bro talking about, like on first listen. On first listen. You know what I'm saying? Like, I love the songs. They sound so different, catchy. It kind of sound like his music sound like it's out of time. Like, I feel like his music feels like it should be in the game Cyberpunk or something. You know what I'm saying? I feel like his music can be in video games. I feel like his music can be in movies, bro. And this is such an awesome piece of work. I can't wait to get to part 4. We should be able to finish this maybe by Saturday. I posted the last video. I got some reactions to do on my main channel in the next couple of days, but I definitely appreciate you guys hanging out with me for me reacting to this for almost an hour. I know after the songs, I kind of talked a bit, but I I want you guys to be able to look at this screen and know I'm trying. I just don't want to breeze through this. You know what I'm saying? Because I look at lyricism as an art form, and I feel like I'm now going into the S class of lyricists. This nigga is Sung Jin Woo, bro. This nigga is solo leveling with the lyricism. Aesop Jin Woo, my nigga. This nigga's Aesop Jin Woo. All right. So post comments down below. Let me know what you guys think about this one, okay? Appreciate you guys for being here. But once we finish Aesop, then we kind of get into more of the individual songs and going down those rabbit holes. We may do some more albums. Let me know where to go next, okay? But with that being said, catch you guys at another one.